Almighty Clay's in the house. What's up, everybody in YouTube? On YouTube, watching on YouTube, welcome to my Cowboys family. We have 5 rings. Yes, we do. Welcome to everybody joining us here. If you did not see the earlier little surprise impromptu live stream we did about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago with a lot of the big hitters, the heavy hitters on YouTube for the Dallas Cowboys. Sounds like audio is good. So, guys, we just went live. My fiance and I just went live here at my Cowboys family, and we just had a very interesting, lively discussion. I had some technical issues for about 5 minutes on my end, unfortunately, but next time it'll be much better corrected. And if you guys haven't seen it, you can watch it through our stream, but only have the first quarter hour of it. You can go on Law Nation or Watch Lombardi and watch the full stream there, guys. It was awesome. Some real good discussions. We need to make that longer maybe next time, or I like that. Just there's so much to talk about, and there's so many of it. There's about 6 or 7 of us, so I hope you guys check it out, man. Hey, Cowboys are brought in the house. What is up? Slim Shady, what is up? Yes, it was dope. Buddy Johnson, what's up, man? Cesar Duarte, hey. Of course, Almighty Clay is the first one in here. Cowboys 42 in the house. Cesar Duarte, yes. So I'm shouting all you guys out. Make sure you don't forget, as always, hit that like button for the stream. If you're new, hit subscribe. We already have 4 new subscribers just on that stream, so much love to all the new people here and joining my Cowboys family. I hope what my fiance and I did say in that stream with the big ballers of the Cowboy YouTube world, and guys, and they know what they're talking about, all these guys. Law Nation, Vach Lombardi, Mark Holmes, Foots the King, it's Joe, I think, from Cowboys blog. Who else was on there? Is that everyone?
We had Vach, Law Nation, Mark Holmes, Foots the King.
Yeah, I think I said it. I think it was 6 of them.
No,
I think.
Cowboys TV.
Yeah, Cowboys Nation TV, which is Foots the King, same thing, and then Cowboys blog, which is Joe, I think. Anyways, guys, it was awesome. Watch it on their streams. Next time I'll try to get it somehow working through here. I'm having trouble with, but I will promise I'm going to get that fixed up here soon. It was good. Yes, it was a great round table, mega chat. I was honored to, I and myself and fiance were both, honored 2 hours before the stream. We got the invite from Vach Lombardi. That's why we thought it was through his site, but it's through both his and Law Nation. Law Nation was the host, and we love all these channels. They always bring in good stuff. We watched them before we started our thing here. We kind of got little tips just by watching their stuff. So it was an honor to be part of the roundtable, and I was just happy we were part of it. I know my fiance was thrilled. She made some great comments in there, so check it out. And I think we made some good comments as well. Even with the draft, we hung in there, guys, and that's our weakness here in this channel. So, guys, without your guys' help on here, without your subscriptions, your comments here in the chat, we wouldn't be able to do that. We wouldn't be able to learn and grow like you guys are also learning and growing from some of the stuff we say. So, thank you for joining us, guys. Cowboys X Factor in the house. What's up? Ruben Benitez. Yes, Cowboys for life, baby. Almighty Clay says we are the GOATs because MJ is Michael Jordan is the best. Caesar, what's up, man? Cowboys X Factor you finally got the bracelet. Good job, Cowboys X Factor. I hope you love it. I'm working on the website. Stay tuned. Awesome, man. That's fantastic. We'll be checking out that site, guys. Sub up to X Factor. So let's see here. Wish we had Troy as our quarterback coach. I know. DJ Crown J in the house. What's up, DJ? I have to give extra special thanks to DJ Crown J. He's our 4-time winner, full month here in the donation, guys. We had a crazy one on Friday. We'll see if it ever happens again. I know that this beard is for sale right here to a lot of you guys, and also we are really in a serious. Basically all those other 5 or 6 YouTubers that we did the roundtable with today, they're all going to be in Dallas for the draft, and they basically invited me as well, myself and fiance. We're trying to get both of us out there. It's going to be tough, though, for both, maybe one of us. So I'm hoping I can get out there and report back and meet up with all these fantastic YouTubers, as well as LL, Cowboys legend, and DJ Crown J, and all you guys. Maybe if you guys come out there, it would be a fun draft of 2.5, 3 days. And I'm trying to see if there's a way we can get fiance to go out there with her work situation as well. And also, it's still a financial situation, so all the donations, we'll start a little fund. Go to Dallas Fund. If a dollar helps, guys. So anything, we're gonna try to get out there no matter what. So we got to move around some stuff, get some financials in order, and see what happens from between now and then. And hopefully we'll be out in Dallas, guys. my Cowboys family joining the rest of Cowboys Nation out there when it comes to the YouTube world. So Ray 415, what's up, man? Much love to him. And again, I wanted to say, Space Cowboy, Slim Shady, and DJ Crown J up above me. Space Cowboy donated earlier on that stream. Much love, Space Cowboy. Thank you. Sub up to Space Cowboys channel as well. We'll have the round table coming up here on Space Cowboys little get together very shortly. I get to play on all these live streams. It's awesome, these podcasts. It's a first for us, so we're just very honored by all of you guys to be part of it. Whether it's the Law Nations and Mark Holmes and Vanch Lombardis of the world, Foots the Kings and Joes, or the just as good Space Cowboys, Cowboys legend, and the whole crew, guys that you're gonna see out there, Cowboy Football News, etc., etc., etc. I love it. It's fun. This is a fun thing, guys. Yes. Thank you for the thank you letter. Hi, I'm a hater. Let me see. Thank you. Letters coming soon. No problem. Space Cowboy. Yes. Sub up to Space Cowboy, guys. He's growing fast. So guys, let me go to some of this news. I've been saying a lot. Buddy Johnson said, "Did I hear we offered?" Yes, that's what I wanted to start off with. So let's jump right to it, there, Buddy Johnson. Let's see here. Let me jump right to it. Again, guys.
We're trying to make it happen as much as we can.
What, going? Yeah, we're really trying for both of us to go. One of us, we're almost to that point. I know, but it's like barely. We still have to figure out the money side of things, and also still move around a couple of things as far as work and other things, other schedule conflicts we have. Yeah, so hopefully, and fiancés, it's like double that problem. So guys, we're gonna try our best. Hopefully, at least one of us can get out there, but I want both of us to be out there. So I'm pushing fiancé, and somehow maybe you guys help out. It'd be awesome, guys. We have Patreon, we have Super Chat. And we have the leaderboard above, guys. And we have a special, if you can see it right above me in red, the 1,000 subscriber special, Q&A live stream, and a free giveaway, guys. Just follow the thing. It's going to be up for a week. We'll explain it more in day. It opens up on that January 19th around 9 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that on Friday. On Friday, guys. It's coming right around the corner. Saturday is the Space Cowboy, State of the Cowboys kind of situation. So it's all going to be fun. So, guys, here's the thing about Matt Eberflus, our former linebacker coach. Now he's going with Josh McDaniels to follow him as a defensive coordinator to the Indianapolis Colts. Just about a matter of when it's going to be announced and basically when the Patriots are done, whether it's in the Super Bowl or this week, which is what we're hoping here, Cowboys Nation. They were willing to make Eberflus the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were going to move Rod Marinelli to assistant head coach role. So Jason Garrett, and the assistant head coach would be Rod Marinelli, which is almost like a made-up position. And then officially Matt Eberflus would be the defensive coordinator. That's what the Cowboys and the management were planning on doing. The problem is that he was afraid of stepping on Marinelli's toes. Even though he would be the defensive coordinator, Marinelli's the assistant head coach, who's higher rank. Marinelli is, so if anything's off, he's going to guide them. And I don't think that he wanted to be stuck in that situation. He wants to go to a young, fresh coaching staff, a new team, that maybe treat him a little better, because the Cowboys didn't let him go last year to interview with the 49ers. And, that I think that spurned him for sure. So, Sean Lee's going to miss Eberflus a lot at linebacker, okay? He was Rob Ryan's linebacker coach. He's been with them for a while and worked with him for a while. So they have a good bond. That's going to be broken. He helped also in the development of Anthony Hitchens. Damian Wilson, but he helped with him, and Jalen Smith. So the three big names, especially Hitchens. I'm concentrating on Hitchens, Jalen Smith, and Sean Lee. He also got some good productivity out of Keith Brooking from a couple years ago, and also Justin Durant and Ernie Sims. Of course, Durant's the latest one. So we have a lot of reasons to keep this guy. We did not, and he's going to go to the Colts, as the defensive coordinator behind Josh McDaniels as the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. As soon as the Patriots are out, he will probably officially announce that and announce his team, kind of like John Gruden did. Again, he also was working. He also was the pass game coach, I guess, but it's on defense. He was the pass game coach. So he was basically overseeing how the team will play on passing downs against the pass, against the good. So he actually had a lot to do with also the development of the three rookies, Chidobe Awuzie, Jordan Lewis, and Xavier Woods, and also helping out with Heath and Kayvon Frazier. So he's helped out in many different ways. They lost a big part of the Cowboys team, and even though Marinelli gets a lot of the acclaim for that and the recognition for what he did with our team, with our defense this season, ending the year at basically an 8th ranked team, top 10 defense. for the Dallas Cowboys. The problem is that, you know, we lost him now. Now we'll see who's going to come in there and orchestrate and watch over that backfield. He was the one that was pulling the strings, I think, a little bit more than we realized, and it's going to be a major loss for the Cowboys with this Matt Eberfloss. So that's kind of my breakdown on him and in that situation. I'm going to go through a couple things here. As far as our we talk about that, you know, that side of things with the coaches and what we're planning on doing. We have this new guy, Paul Alexander, we got from the Cincinnati Bengals. In 23 years that he's been the offensive line coach for the Cincinnati Bengals, 14 of those seasons out of those 23, all right, he got 1,000-yard rushers behind, running behind that offensive line with the Bengals. So that's not a bad number, you know. Some of those names, you know, you got Rudy Johnson, the most current one, Corey Dillon, you got Cedric Benson, you got who else we got? Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. So I'm just saying these guys all got over 1,000 yards over that 23-year span. A lot of players come and go. He's worked with a lot of linemen. I'm not saying he's good or bad. Let's just give him a chance, see what he's got. I'm hoping that this new mix of things will probably help the Cowboys out, and I want to wait and see kind of deal with him. So, you know, I think that's an important spot to look at when it comes to these coaches. Now, speaking of coaches, Mike Tomlin, just a little side note for the Pro Bowl, which we will be there, guys, in about a week, almost a week exactly. We're going to be at the Pro Bowl practices, the first one. We got special passes and seats, so keep watching, guys. We're going to do a lot of live streaming from there, hopefully. I know they shut down a lot of the Wi-Fi there, but we're going to do our best to do whatever we can to go live from the Pro Bowl. Maybe somehow get a signature and talk with Travis Frederick for a second. Who knows? We're reaching out. So Mike Tomlin, Sean Payton, both of them are going to be the coaches for the Pro Bowl. Mike Tomlin, Saints coach, going to be the NFC coach. Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, is going to be the AFC coach, and Sean Payton, of course, the New Orleans Saints coach, is going to be the NFC coach. So there you go. Just wanted to drop that real quick. Speaking of Sean Payton, there's this interesting report I saw that showed the Saints coach Sean Payton right before that last play by the Minnesota Vikings. I think it was around 23 seconds left. So it was a couple plays before that. Sean Payton was looking at the crowd in Minnesota and mocking the crowd with the Vikings. You know, the Vikings salute, that skull salute, that chant, and he was like doing this with his hands over his head. And, you know, just like, that's of your coach doing that. I don't care. You know, you don't do that. You wait till that game is at 0. The play clock is at 0. The game clock is at 0.0. Yes. You don't start celebrating and taunting the crowd when anything could happen, and it did. Saints got taught a lesson. And now knowing that, I don't feel as bad for the Saints, because he set himself up for that. He was mocking them with that chant, and the game was still 23 seconds left. That's kind of bush league, and it kind of goes in time. I mean, we let him go from the Cowboys. But it goes in line with what happened with the whole, bounty stuff that he was in, and he got suspended, and the team got fined, and there was a whole hubbub over that. So when you look into that, you know, that's it's unfortunate that he has to kind of he's coming getting a bad reputation in that way. Now, let me see if there's any other things here. I wanted to just go over a couple little things here. David Irving, not so little, but a first-round tender, second-round tender. Here's the difference, okay? A second-round tender, you entice some teams to go after him. So we do get it. You know, it's kind of like when we lose him, we'd be willing to lose him for a second. If you go first round, no one's going to get him. No one's going to give up first rounder for David Irving. So they're putting a second-round tender on him and make a run at him. Now, so if a team wants to sign him, they have to give us their second-round pick. If it's a first-round pick, they won't give us that. If no one does give the Cowboys or offer them anything that we would be willing to take and give us the second-round pick, then we keep him. We're going to sign him for $3 million. First round is basically they get all paid a different predetermined amount for each round. So I think it's $4 million for that first round. So $3 to $4 million if he was a first rounder, but a second round is again, like I said, $2 to $3 million. $3 million is what we're going to top off at when it comes to David Irving for at least 1 year, and then we'll go from there. Guys that we're thinking about keeping, all right, some unrestricted free agents for the Dallas Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence, Yes, across the board. I'm looking at all these experts. They're saying yes. Jonathan Cooper, with his knee injury and everything, he's had a good enough year. And again, it's not anything majorly structural with his MCL. So yes, across the board. LP Lucidor, number 91, our long snapper. He's been a guy there. Has been there for 15 years. He will be there for the Cowboys as an unrestricted free agent. He'll be re-signed. Anthony Hitchens. Now I'm seeing some people saying no because we might want to. He might get basically higher offers out there, over offers if you want to call it that, even overrated offers, which I can't see happening for Hitchens. I just don't see him being that overrated. I would have to see what the people are going to pay him out there, but I think we'll be able to sign him a little bit more long term, and space it all and space the his salary over the cap over the number of years over his contract. So kind of like what we'll do with when we sign Zach Martin, do the similar thing with him. And if we happen to sign DeMarcus Lawrence for a long term, I don't think we will. I think it'll be a franchise tag. But if we do long term, he'll be also cheaper this first year to open up a lot of room on the salary cap. But I don't think we break the bank for DeMarcus Lawrence just yet. Now, Joe Looney, our offensive guard, the swing guy, he can play center. I don't really like him too much. Never have the last couple of years, but it looks like most of the analysts are saying that he will be kept. Alfred Morris, surprisingly, has one yes as far as staying. I don't see him staying in Dallas. Then we have Byron Bell. He also gets a yes by one of these 7 or 8 analysts. I disagree with these guys. I think that Byron Bell is also gone. Now, you have Bryce Butler. We know he's gone. He's not coming back, guys. Bryce Butler is bye-bye. Kyle Wilbur, an expensive special teams player. I don't see him coming back. Good, but not great, and that's why he has to probably go. And Benny Benwickery, we picked him up off of Carolina Bengals. He's just a transitional player we had as like a padded cornerback. He really didn't play in many games. He won't be there next year either, in my opinion. So that's a quick rundown of the major unrestricted free agents that we're going to have to keep a lot of those guys. And some of them, no, they're gonna be hitting the road. I did want to say Leonard Fournette, speaking of some playoff teams here from the Jacksonville Jaguars running back, he was rear-ended today in a car accident. He got in a car accident. He's completely fine. He's going to be fine for the game. But he ended up one of the first responders that got there, ambulance guy, whatever, or a police officer. He got there. He signed the bumper of his car because it fell off, I'm assuming, when he got rear-ended, and he gave it to one of the first responders. Really cool thing by Leonard Fournette. I hope you guys win this game. A little side note on another team here. Seahawks parted ways with defensive coordinator Chris Richard and announced they hired Brian Schottenheimer as the offensive coordinator. But here's the name that you guys know in Cowboy Nation. Ken Norton Jr. also was signed as a defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm hearing that some people are upset in Raider Nation. Not upset, they're wondering what's the big deal, because Norton was not a very good defensive linebackers coach, I think. So I don't think that that's a great pickup for the Seattle Seahawks, which means it's a good thing for us Dallas Cowboys. But and we also, another name, they ended up picking up Mike Solari as the offensive line coach. If that sounds familiar, we talked about him last week. The Cowboys interviewed him for the offensive line, coach for the Dallas Cowboys. We obviously settled with Paul Anderson. So just so you know, that's the deal with the Seahawks, and 2 names that have Cowboy connections in some ways. So I thought that was an important information there. Let's see. I think that's and I just wanted to review one thing, because this is about the draft, and I always want to drop a little bit of thing about the draft here. I'm hearing that, and this is my guy here, Mike Hughes from UCF. That's right, UCF Golden Knights, my school. The cornerback, a lot of people are starting to talk about in Dallas, and I don't know if it's the first round, maybe second, maybe third. A cornerback, Mike Hughes from the UCF Knights. When I watched him, I didn't really know much about him. When I watched him in that bowl game against Auburn, man, he dominated out there. He was fantastic. So I think he's somebody who's very aggressive, very good. They're saying about Mike Hughes is that he plays press coverage and gives up nothing for free. Small college like UCF, technically, not a big conference school, but watch for him producing in the NFL. Forces guys to the boundary, to the out of bounds, makes you earn every inch. So a lot of people are loving this UCF guy. Other guys that people are talking about, if Fitzpatrick, Micah Fitzpatrick is gone, which he probably will be. These are other names that they're saying if we go for like a safety or corner, which I don't think we go corner, but they're saying Denzel Ward, Josh Jack, from Oklahoma State University, Josh Jackson from Iowa, but not a very good tackler, and Mike Hughes from UCF Knights, guys. I guess Mike Hughes probably will not make it to the next round, but I really hoped somehow he would. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that, guys. Let me hit you guys up here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you are on here watching this stream, guys. And let me do this here. Let me check out some of these comments. Brian Schottenheimer sucks, Rave. Yeah, he was offensive for Georgia. There you go. Go Knights. That's right, Buddy Johnson. Hitchens' value is just about $5 million per year. If that's his value, Rave, then we should get him without question. We need to get him. Someone like re-signing Hitchens is major. They're doing it. So let's see here. Yeah. $3 million second round tender. Exactly, guys. Exactly, Rave. Thank you. And Rave, we're going to get you set up here because one of these days we're going to do a college draft special. I would love for you to join me here. Guys, subscribe to Rave415 right now. He's going to get his stuff together. He's already put out a couple videos. He does Georgia Bulldogs. He knows his college. He does Cowboy stuff as well. So he'll tell you. So make sure, and if you want, Rave, put your link in there so people can sub up as your channel grows if you want. If you do that now, you want to wait, that's fine. Either way, I like what I'm seeing from you, and man, I cannot wait to collaborate with you about the college draft here. So check out, guys, that on Voch Lombardi and Law Nation streams, we had a huge mega podcast. If you missed what I said in the beginning, we had the big names, guys, the big hitters when it comes to Cowboy YouTubing. Voch Lombardi, who's like a draft specialist, fantastic. He knows everything, and also a huge Cowboy fan. Law Nation, you guys know Law Nation. Of course, Mark Holmes, you guys all know him. And then, maybe missing Shango is the only big name, I guess. But aside from that, you had Foots the King from Cowboys Nation TV. You had, I think Joe or JT, I don't know, but Joe, that's what I'm calling him. And he's from Cowboys Blog. Check that out. So guys, sub up to that. Check out their streams, their channels, sub up, and watch the stream on Voch Lombardi and or Law Nation. It was great. Again, I had some technical issues. We'll get that ironed out next time. And when we do a stream here, I'm going to test it out a couple times to make sure it doesn't mess up. So I'll do my best on that, guys. Let's see. Let Looney and Bell walk. Exactly, Rave. Boom. Shallow Hal in the house. What's up? Buddy Johnson, go Knights. Yes. Shallow Hal. Elliott from UT, huh? Well, we'll see. DJ Crown just says, you think we're keeping Byron Jones? I mean, he has one more year in his contract, DJ Crown J. So that's a tough one because, again, if we draft a safety, it could be for that exact reason. Seeing what's on the, what's written on the wall as far as Byron Jones is. Well, and that's the thing. And great point. Fiance's inside, guys. She's having a late dinner. And I'm skipping mine right now. The plan was that, like Fiance just said, play him against the tight ends as corner. Move him up to corner, play him tight end. I think we could re-sign him. I think he's so versatile. I don't think you want to let him go. But the fact, hopefully, he doesn't have a great season, and then now he's going to be worth a lot more than when we can afford. So, cover press corners, but Dallas never takes. Exactly. That's the. I don't know if that's Everfluss or if that's Marinelli, but they did improve that towards the end of the season. Space Cowboy 17. What is that? TBH, Voch and Mark dominated the whole. Oh yeah, the whole chat. Them going back and forth. Something to learn from. Yeah, I know they dominated the chat, and that's cool. Look, it's our first one. Honestly, I wanted to I was just honored to be there along with Fiance. We were both honored to be there and just kind of just pop in. And I think what we provided to the chat, even though it wasn't much, not much time, but it was all good. We did, give a reasoning to some of Mark Holmes' claims to the reasons why we did not produce with adjustments. We also talked about answered. We actually asked the first question with Voch. The big contention between a lot of Cowboy fans and within Cowboy Nation is the whole situation with the coaching staff. Is it on the coaches, on the players? We say it's both, but it's got to be at least equal blame in my opinion. And Voch Lombardi had a different take. Most of the other Cowboy YouTubers all agreed on our side of things, but Voch sticking to it, and he made some good points. This is good dialogue to really figure things out here as fans, since we can't be in the front office. So we're here. This is our front office. So with you guys, so you guys voice your opinions. I'm just honored to be part of that group. 6 months ago, we were watching their videos, never thought we'd be in them, and not only in them, but making good logical points and not taking. I did not want to take up the whole conversation. I did not want to intrude or interrupt too often. And again, I had enough technical issues. I missed a little bit, about 5 minutes of the convo. So that was an issue there. So let's see here. So yes, DJ Crouch, I think we're keeping him. I do think we're keeping Byron Jones. Rave says, what I'm saying is signing Hitches is a no-brainer. Thank you. Yes, DJ Crown J. Guys, sign up to DJ Crown J. As I said earlier, go to his channel right now. This guy, he's going to put out some great stuff very soon. He's part of the new rise of Cowboy YouTubers here. And, I mean, he doesn't need to be taken under any wing, but I would love to, him and Rave collaborate with us. I know Space Cowboys got his thing, and Cowboys Legend, all you guys are out there doing your thing. I want to build us all up together. So that's what it's about. That's what it's about here, and I believe that the big baller YouTubers up there like Law Nation, Vach, and Mark Holmes and all them, Foots the King, Joe, all these guys, but just allowing my Cowboys family into that little round table was awesome. Awesome, guys. Again, I never thought I'd feel that way on being on YouTube and live streaming, but it was an honor. So thank you. Extra special thanks to Law Nation and Vach Lombardi for sending out the invitation, setting it up, and hosting it. Much love, guys. Thank you. So let's see here. Love that show earlier. Yes, that was a very, very good show. I wish our stream could handle it better. I'm going to fix it one of these days, guys. So when it does happen again, part 2 comes, part 3, 4, and 5, I'm hoping that we're going to have a lot better setup. So that's what some of this donations are going to, guys, as well as this trip to Dallas, which is on the horizon, but we're still hoping to get out there. So let's see here. I was happy to see you guys in the chat. I was like, oh yeah, one of the home team. Exactly, guys. This is, we all started here, and I love all the new guys here that's on this channel here, and the way you guys it's gonna take some time, but you're gonna build up, and it happens as long as you are consistent, you put out good content. Those are the most important things, guys. So let's see. Yes, says Cowboy, for sure. Kevin Bilbo says we need to draft the best defensive player on the board. I agree. The best, not the best player, the best player that fits that has we have an opening for, we have a need for, our biggest need, best player. And I think that most of it falls on the defense. If every defensive player is out and somehow like what was that, Orlando Brown, a tackle, falls to us, you might want to take him. But aside from one of those major things, he's not going to fall to us. So aside from one of those major things happening, we had, like Vach Lombardi said in the earlier stream, if we have a lot of quarterbacks taken in the first round before us, we need about 3 or 4 of them taken so we can get a lot of the good players that we need falling down to us. So if a couple quarterbacks get taken, that's going to help us. The more players that are taken at receiver, at running back, or at quarterback helps us. Even some offensive linemen like center or something like that, that would help us just as long as, we keep getting – that means that it pushes down the players we need, the good players to stay longer, and we would love to have something like that. Now, let's see here. Rodas in the house. What's up, man? It's the coaching staff to blame, and I agree. But the players have to produce. When the players get called upon, if Dak is told to throw 3 times on the 1-yard line, he's got to throw it and make something happen. But I am a bigger believer that even though you have to put it on the players, they can't get it to work. The coaches' jobs are to put the players in the best situation, to utilize their strengths. And it seems like Garrett is too cute, like Fiance said, when it comes to making these plays and trying to get too fancy. And it's not Garrett, it's Lenahan. Garrett's problem is that he's not being a head coach. As Foots the King said, you gotta pull rank right there. You gotta say, I'm the head coach, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. No fancy passing, just run the damn ball. And that's where Garrett failed. And so he failed in other ways too. Chaz Green debacle, the coin flip, disaster, way of thinking, non-strategic, non-scientific. What's wrong with Garrett? This is Garrett's making these choices, not anybody else. Garrett playing the starters against third stringers and got Jonathan Cooper hurt and Chidobe Awuzie hurt. That's Jason Garrett. That's not Lenahan. That's not Jerry Jones. That's Jason Garrett. So there's a lot of issues there. And that's 3 little issues, 3 little really big issues that were consistent problems the entire season. And the adjustments, the reason they didn't happen, guys, I said this to Mark Holmes, the adjustments did not happen in the second half because we always took the ball first. Teams would double us up right before the half, and then right in the third quarter, we'd be shell-shocked. So if we were up by 10, now we're down 4. Or we're up by 7, now we're down 3. And we never regained control, and there's no adjustments made by the Cowboys coaching staff. They were like shell-shocked, and it happened every damn week. Just saying. Just speaking the truth, guys. Anyway, but yes, Des Bryant got to make the catches. Dak's got to make the throws. The blocker's got to block. Witten's got to block. Beasley's got to run crisper routes. I don't know. They got to get more separation. There's a million things we can go off after here, but the defense held it together. And as I said, by week 10 or 11, I said the Cowboys defense, you go back to the first videos, the Cowboy defense, because of the youth, we're going to have some growing pains, but by the middle of the year, I think I said week 10, maybe it was a week before, a week after, but after week 10 or 11, the Cowboys defense started to really gear up and get better, and you can see the improvement throughout the whole season. The Cowboy coaches got better with the Cowboys rookies, and they kind of melded together and understood what they were. They got at the hang of it on both sides of it, and that really helped get the Cowboys to stay in some of these games, to keep us in these games if it wasn't for the offense consistently being erratic because of the play calling. I'm going to drop Mike there. Let's see here. You know, a YouTube celebrity. Cowboys 42. If the Cowboys want to win more Super Bowls, need to invest heavily in one tech position. Okay, so we're talking about Vita Vea. And again, Rave can talk about him. Vash Lombardi said he likes Vita Vea over Deron Payne. You know, he kind of swayed me a little bit. We'll see. This guy's supposed to be a destructive force in the middle. We'll see. Maybe he's a Stephen Paya, but a bigger, stronger one. I don't know. Maybe that would be the good way to go, and maybe the defense will switch around sometimes. Still playing over the center at the 0-1 technique. So, what's up, Dallas Cowboy Football News? We had a good chat yesterday on Mike Mosh's channel. Yep, I know that exactly, Rave. You said that, but they might go with this Vita Vea if he falls. I don't think he will. I'm looking at Deron Payne's probably the lock of that spot. A sure bet that will fall to us at that 19th spot if there's no movement. What's up, Hello Newman in the house? Yes. We just talked about that Ruben Benitez. Shallow Hal, that movie cracks me up. Yes, that's a good. Shallow Hal disagrees. I'm not sure with what. Rave says Bill Callahan's the play calling taken from Garrett. I guarantee you, Garrett stepped in to take over play calling. At any point, Jerry would come down on him. Exactly, and that's the other fear there, Rave, is that he's a puppet. He's a puppet for Jerry Jones. Now, why would Jerry Jones care though if the offensive coordinator is not being stopped by the head coach? I don't think that would. I disagree with you on that though, Rave, because why would Jerry Jones give all the power to Linehan? Like, what does he have? Does he have videos of him doing something wrong? I mean, there's no reason why that should happen where he wouldn't want his head coach to be a head coach. Even if he's his puppet, he's still a head coach. He's got to be the leader of the coaching staff on the field, and Garrett doesn't do garbage. And these are Garrett's ideas. I don't think they're Jerry Jones' ideas, Rave. These are Garrett's ideas. Shallow Hal in the house. Kevin Bilbo, our top player on our team is on offense. We need the playmakers on defense to run the ball. Exactly. Run the damn ball. And that's what we've been saying it. Don't get so cute. Don't have to go crazy. I think they need the things on offense that the Cowboys need to improve on are crisper routes, more creative routes, more creative routes, passing routes for the receivers, opening things up for Dak when it comes to strictly the passing game. Don't get the same 4 or 5 routes where all the defensive players sit on them away from the break and they know what they're going to do. Everybody knows what to do. Mark Holmes said, you watch on TV, we were sitting here calling the routes out during the season. So if we can do it, Mark Holmes can do it, then the other defensive coaches, schemes, and opponents are definitely going to be able to do it. So that's one issue. I think the running game, that's where it's going to change with this new coach, with this Paul Anderson. I think that we're going to establish a good mix. Now, power blocking scheme, zone blocking scheme. Zeke's running behind the zone blocking scheme. I like the power blocking scheme in certain situations, maybe in the pass, in the play action. I like that. Maybe you can change it up in between plays and change that style you're running. If the Cowboys, and again, we have 4 good linemen that should be able to handle this. So I don't see the big deal in that. I do think, though, we're going to still stick with mainly zone blocking. So just keep that in mind, guys. Nothing major is changing, I don't think. But it's going to be a give and take. And I think the improvement is going to be on the offensive line in pass protection when it comes to that. So keep an eye on that. And he also, guys, remember, I think I mentioned this earlier, 14 out of his 23 seasons with the Bengals, he had a running back over 1,000 yards. And they were not superstar running backs. They just had good years. Rudy Johnson, Corey Dillon, who's probably the best one, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, a couple other guys, but nothing spectacular. And he got these guys over 1,000 yards. Two times Rudy Johnson got 1,400 yards over that. So those are stats we got to look at and hope that it translates to Zeke getting 2,000 yards, if we run the damn ball. So let's see here. Go here. Callahan, good offensive line coach, says Shallow Hal. Rave says, why has our pass blocking been weak since Callahan left? Very noticeable. O-line is better at run blocking than pass blocking. Very noticeable. Without question, Rave, I agree. Our run blocking is leaps and bounds above the pass blocking, unfortunately. And Zeke covered up a lot of the issues we had, especially when Tyron. Well, we didn't have Tyron Smith gone when Zeke was there, but when he came back, Zeke was a little rusty on his pass blocking. He missed 2 or 3 blocks, cost a fumble, I think, cost Dak a sack or 2. So he really has to play well, and I think he'll be fine for next season with his suspension finally done with. It's garbage, the BS suspension. So he's saying Jamon Moore, wide receiver, Missouri, says Buddy Johnson. Rave says, we know that Garrett is Jerry's guy. That's true. I know that. Ruben Benitez says, in 2004 and 2016, notice the blocking scheme then, up to 8-9 seconds of blocking some of the games. Exactly. So we're going to start seeing some of this. I think we're going to be fine. Dallas Cowboy Football News says, laughing my butt off. There was a debacle on Twitter. It was Ramsey versus Zeke. I said, what does it have to matter? Ramsey, AFC Championship. Exactly. Listen, Ramsey is a different position, different kind of player. I think Zeke helped our defense last year. By the way we established the running game, it made defenses have to play from behind, play with no time on the clock. That was the smart way. We need to revert to that. Linehan, if he can listen to us, look, he's not going to change the thing here or listen to Mark Holmes, listen to Law Nation or any one of us. But the point is that if he just looked back and saw what worked 2015 to 16 year, I think, 2016 to 17, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. That was a horrible year, 15 to 16, with Romo being out. But when Romo was out again, that was the issue there. We really needed to be conservative. We weren't sure about how Zeke and Dak would be running the offense, and we maximized their strengths. And we're able to develop Dak slowly. He's going to take 4 years, not 2 like Wentz or Goff. So I think that's a major factor in this. Dak's going to take a little longer to develop, but you can't just, if you take a quarterback and develop him improperly or wrong, rush him in there, you're going to hurt his development for the future. And I think the Cowboys are starting to head that way. This is 2 years in, 1 great year, 1 average year, and it's got to be better than the average. But we'll have to wait and see. And I think he definitely will be. I trust in Zach and Dak right now, and I think if we establish Zeke, it's going to just help Dak that much more and develop him that much better. So Dallas Cowboy Football News says NFC Championships all for the politically correct people. Well, I'm going Vikings, guys. Vikings and Jags. That's what I'm going for on both sides here. Rave says, why is Ramsey Zeke even a thing? It's been 2 years. I know. And I don't think you could go wrong on either of those 2 guys. Just saying. Cowboys 42. Rave says, Vita Villa is still there at 19. Can play both 3 and 1. And I think 0-2, right? He has a sideline. I mean, again, I want to see more video on this. And I think Buddy Johnson or someone brought it up the other day that we're going to do like a reaction stream to all of the top prospects for our Cowboys that can really realistically land with us. We're going to watch the videos, and we're going to do that soon. One of these days, guys, probably after the Super Bowl or sometime around then, we're going to do like a little breakdown for the first time seeing these players in a highlight package and giving you our thoughts. I think it's a good idea. We thank you guys for that one. Rodis says, have you noticed Cowboys and Vikings run the same defense? What's our problem? Our problem is our players aren't as good. But you know who they have? They have Terrence Newman. Remember him, guys? They have, Jacksonville has Barry Church. And you know why these guys are excelling at these other teams? Well, maybe there's better players and this and that around them, but they're excelling because they have better coaches that are using them properly and better defensive systems. That's all we can say, because why these guys, even Brandon Carr did pretty well the first half of the season. Just saying, I'm sorry, Maurice Claiborne Claiborne's the one, not Terrence Newman. What am I talking about? Terrence Newman's with the Bengals. Maurice Claiborne is with the Minnesota Vikings. So, when it comes to him, he was a bust with us, but he's playing well on that very good surrounding player defense that he has over there with them. So it's a lot of the other guys that he has on his team with him. So let's see here. D. Will says Dez will be a Cowboy. I do think Dez will be a Cowboy next season. Cowboys 42, Vikings press more. Exactly. That's another reason why. Rave says exactly. Dallas Cowboys News agrees with Rave. He says exactly the Vikings press more. That's why I would love to have Zimmer. Too late for that. Dallas Cowboys Football News. Well, D. Will says yes. We're gonna get. I think we'll go defense heavy this season, guys. We're gonna go receiver, tight end, as well, offensive guard, lineman. We're going to go those 3 spots as well in the draft. But the receiver, I think later, 4th, 5th. Tight end, maybe 4th, 5th. And hoping for like a Will Hernandez, 2nd, 3rd round. Just throwing it out there. Let's see here. Dallas Cowboys Football News says if they stick to the run game, they won't have issues. Exactly. Buddy Johnson, Dak for president. D. Will says Paul Alexander. I discussed him already. 14 out of 23 seasons with the Bengals as offensive line coach. He has led the running backs, the running behind that line that he's coached, to 1,000-yard games. Twice with Rudy Johnson, over 1,400 yards with subpar running backs. So looking at the good side of this, trying to hope for the best. Cowboys 42. If that is then we missed out on the playoffs. Yeah, I know. Dak says champion next season. Ruben Media says defensive coordinator in Dallas. Yep. Man, you guys have a lot of guys in here. Shallow House is Claiborne is on the Jets. Who's the guy on the Vikings? Is it Terrence Williams?
No, Morris Claiborne.
I thought it was, but somebody said that Claiborne's on the Jets. I thought it was actually he is right. Claiborne was on the Jets. Was it? I don't know, guys. Let me know who was in there. Church in Jacksonville. Claiborne's Jets. I'm not sure who's over there on Minnesota, but I don't know if it's Terrence Newman. He might have went from Cincinnati to Minnesota. Either way, he used to be a Cowboy. Here it is. Mo is with the Jets. Yes, Terrence Newman. I said it first, Terrence Newman, and then I switched to Maurice Claiborne. My fault, guys. I apologize. DJ Crown just, I don't think Rod Marinelli will be our defensive coordinator, and Jason Witten, for the love of God, go home. Yeah, I know, DJ Crown J. I disagree with you on this one. I think Marinelli will be the defensive coordinator, but I think the Cowboys lost their wish on Everfluss, and that's where it hurts. I think the most there. Prescott, what's up? Newman, on the Vikings. Yep, Claiborne's on the Jets. Thank you for the correction, guys. I appreciate it. Yep, Vikings is Newman. Thank you, guys. So there you go. These guys have excelled in their current teams because they have better players around them, better coaches around them, and just better defensive players, around them, in a better defensive system that they're in, that probably focuses on their strengths, and they fit in well in these teams, unlike the Cowboys, unlike the development issues we have with our Cowboys. So, you guys see it every year. You see these guys leaving and then doing well. Des Bryant will probably be the same thing. We don't really, we have to really get better at I think Will McClay, I said this on the big stream, the big mega podcast with Law Nation, Vach Lombardi, Mark Holmes, and all them. I said that we really need to concentrate on, how do we improve the Cowboys this season? We improve the Cowboys this season. What's the biggest thing we need to do? We need to draft well. I'm confident in Will McClay on that. We need to, we need to have better coaches and all that stuff. We can't really help that. But the one thing we really need to do, and it comes down to the front office, the big mistake we made, and some of this is probably Will McClay as well, is in the free agency. We've messed up so badly, guys. We lost Montre Moore wasted, Steven Paya injured, Nolan Carroll trash, Cedric Thornton 2 years ago trash, from the Eagles. It's just my point is that we have to do better at acquiring cheap talent. So Joe Staley, someone mentioned that over here in the chat. I think Shav Green or something like that. He posted it in one of the comments in one of these streams that why not go after someone like Joe Staley, left tackle. $4 million, I don't know, $5 million, $6 million, I don't know, no more than that. But you can get someone like that at left tackle, a veteran, which I think is a primary thing. Mark Holmes was talking about receiver in the draft. I'm saying wait with receiver, and why don't we go receiver like John Brown, unrestricted free agent that can spread the field, short, smaller guy, but a different kind of receiver than Beasley and Switzer. So I think he's someone that can go deep. He's got the speed. He can stay healthy. I think he could be a diamond in the rough type player where we can get someone like him and draft a receiver later in the fourth round or something like that, and not have to use that first round. I think it's a mistake if we go first round Calvin Ridley or something like that. I think it's a mistake. I think there's defensive needs, and we got to address them first and make our defense better again. and the offense has to get better with what we have. I think we have enough firepower and enough juice there. But the thing we do need, and again, Vach Lombardi made a great point about Josie, whatever his name, Josie Jules, that he's not that good. He gets blocked out of a lot of plays. He's smart, but that's not overcoming. We don't want another Kellen Moore. So he's not going to overcome his mistakes and his ability to get blocked out of a play. We cannot afford that kind of linebacker. So maybe not a good idea for him. I was looking at him as one of the options. But then maybe you go guard. You go Will Hernandez. Maybe you go Deron Payne in the first round, and you go Will Hernandez second round. Or you go Mike Hughes, something like that, a cornerback, and then Hernandez in the third round if he lasts. I want to do a mock draft. I want to talk with Rave and a lot of you guys out there about those things. And I really want you to know, I really wanted to know what you guys think about those little comments I made about our free agency. So let's see here. Cowboys with profile was a dog. Terrence Newman. Okay, I'm sorry. I already reread some of these here. So West Packard. Don't know what you said, but Rave says Macama has their trolls too. Yeah, I guess I missed what he said. I don't know. None of these trolls bother me, guys. It really doesn't. Alabama, but hey, I gotta say much love and thanks to all the mods out there, including DJ Crown J and Rack City and Cowboys Abroad. All you guys out there that help out with monitoring here, I appreciate it, guys, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I'm gonna wrap this up shortly here. Another reminder with our super chat leaderboard. I know earlier tonight, special thanks, Space Cowboy 17 donated to the stream. He is in first place all by himself right now. We have Slim Shady did donate a little drop, so through PayPal. So now he is slightly behind Space Cowboy, and DJ Krause is slightly behind Slim Shady, and that's it. So it's a wide open race this time, guys. And we hope that you know, with the minor donations, some of it's going to go to the channel, and some of it's, I mean, all of it's going to go to the channel, but we're including that in the channel. This big trip to Dallas to try to really get in with the YouTube world and get in with the, you know, meet these guys, do a meet and greet. We were talking about doing that after the stream. The whole crew of Cowboys Nation YouTubers here. We're talking about doing a meet and greet in Dallas. So a lot of things rolling right now in the background. I want to get out there. I'm close to getting out there, and I want to get fiance out there too. But you know, we have a lot of stuff we have to kind of rearrange and check some financial stuff too. So again, guys, we hope that you guys, if you guys can help, Patreon, Super Chat, much love, guys. We had a huge stream last week that really helped us get a couple more things for this channel that are coming soon, and put it into the account for a new camera, which again, that one is going to come a little later, but it's a bigger investment and it's going to be worth it. I cannot wait. So on all those things, guys, let's see what you guys have to finish up saying here, and I'm going to chill out, peace out, and have a little snack here before bed. Late night for me here. Let's see here. Ruben Benitez in the house. Yes, a safety from Alabama. I agree. It's Fitzpatrick, I think, but he won't be there. Rave.
Because the beard stays.
Huh? What happened?
The beard stays.
Who said the beard's going?
I say the beard stays.
Oh, fiance says the beard stays. So yes, thank you. I want to keep this beard. So Buddy Johnson says, Dad, I'm afraid if we win a Super Bowl, Jerry's going to get rid of McClay. That would not surprise me. Rave said about Dante Moncrief, another good pickup too. That would be a nice pickup, I agree. But he's not the speedy guy. I don't think he's as speedy as a John Brown. It might be more expensive than John Brown. Yeah, I heard about D-Well. I heard about Michael Irving and talking supporting Dez and all that stuff. DJ Crown J, Cooper Rush will ball in training camp. We'll see. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting little quarterback controversy, but I think you'll fall into the same pitfall and trap as you did with Dak in his first year. You know, when you can give him like, oh, he's having a great time, he's doing well out there, because people don't really know him yet, haven't really figured him out, defensive coordinators, and once they start figuring it out, we'll see if Cooper Rush can hang in there or not. Another guy that's been, you know, very, very low pick, not really a great chance to succeed, we think, but he's looked great. He stands in there like a really good quarterback would. So we'll see what happens in training camp. Looking forward to at least that little, to seeing a lot of Cooper Rush in preseason. I want to see that. So Rave said we should do a live stream mock draft. Everyone could pick one of the 32 teams and play for that GM. You should say something like that, Rave, on your channel or something if you can. You know, that would be a fun deal right there. DJ Crown's like, I'm going to win this week. I don't doubt it now, man. After the Friday stream with you and the rest of the guys here, Steel 58 and Rave and a whole bunch of you guys with a huge donation stream, and that day and, you know, and what's happened before this, guys, it's been fantastic. You guys have helped us really accelerate a lot of things for this channel. A lot of plans for this channel, so thank you guys with your donations through Patreon or Super Chat or PayPal. So much love to Slim Shady on that one. You guys have helped us out so much, so thank you. D. Will says Dallas best make the playoffs, least make the playoffs. They should hopefully make the playoffs. I don't think Michael Irving should be the receiver coach though. Ruben. Rave says tax returns are coming soon. The beard is gone, sir. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. Oh, Rave, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. You can't send me to Dallas with beardless. There's no way. That would ruin the whole My Cowboys family thing. And definitely, we're going to take a big trip, guys. We were planning this trip a year and a half ago, so way before this channel. We've been waiting for that trip. It's almost like a pre-honeymoon trip in a way that we're going to be traveling somewhere. We'll announce all that stuff later in the year when we get closer to that time. But we're even gonna check in from out of the United States, guys. That's how dedicated we are. So Billy Murphy, what's up, man? Much love to you. Yes, you missed the roundtable, man. Yes, it was a great stream. I loved it. Unfortunately, on our side, there was a lot of technical issues. I know Mark Holmes since had some issues. He had to go through his phone. I know that Law Nation had some issues with some reverberation with the audio. And we had some issues too, guys. Unfortunately, I was trying to stream it as well. And I know it came out okay when we were watching it, but there was too much echo in the background, so I had to cut it off. It is what it is. You know, we'll improve that next time. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to do some more investigating and managing on that. Low key, what's up? I'm Texas fans. I don't care about the AFC Championship. Space Cowboys says going live now. Going live now. Streaming games. Awesome, guys. Check out. Make sure you guys sub up to Space Cowboys 17 and check us out. Check them out as soon as we go out offline here. Mr. Cool Tech Kid, what's up, man? Go Cowboys. Damn right. Ruben Benitez, you got your quarterback. Yep. That Deshaun Watson. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do. Billy Murphy. I like the guy who Cowboy Nation talked about from Bama, Rashad Evans. I try to remember his name. He's the guy that he did say that he can drop to us. So watch a lot of linebackers. He looks like the best. So that'd be interesting, Billy Murphy. So maybe that's another prospect with Deron Payne. We'll see. Well, let's see what Rave thinks. The beard, man, they're messing with my beard here. They're teaming up on here, baby. DJ Crown just said the beard goes before the draft. $1,000. Yeah, that's what's going to take. I don't even think it's realistic, but that's what I say it's going to take. $1,000 donation for this beard, and it's been. My fiance has never seen me without my goatee. 4.5 years, over almost 5 years, and then the beard has been around for about 3.5 years. Yeah, you don't want to make it my Cowboys dad. You want to make it keep it my Cowboys family, guys. But like I said, I promised it. I said it on stream. I don't go back on my word. I said 1,000. I probably should have went 10,000. You know, but $1,000 on one live stream. And yes, I will damn shave this damn beard, just the beard, and then I'll have to suffer for it for about 2 weeks or so until it grows back some. But it ain't gonna happen. I don't believe it's gonna happen. But if it does, we will be bowing down in this channel, guys, and then unfortunately shaving this beautiful beard that I have kept on for years. You guys suck. Cowboys 42. Right now, I have a good confidence in the Cowboys draft. I do. I have a great Cowboys 42. I have great confidence in the draft. Little confidence in free agency. I have to see something good this year. John Brown, Joe Staley, John Brown receiver. I was saying Josh Gordon. I would love to get someone like him in there, but I think John Brown is the more realistic choice. And then a John Staley, whatever it is, Josh Staley at the left tackle. That's it. That's what we need. And then the rookies in there, a couple rookies, a rookie running back, a rookie tight end, and a rookie receiver. We're done with the offense. Finito, kaput. And then we work on the defense, guys, and make that defense from an 8th-ranked team, an 8th-ranked defense, top 10 defense this year, to a top 5 next year. And then that's going to win championships. That along with the running game, running the ball to Zeke behind the offensive line. We got to build and continue building it and continue keeping it up to par, guys. So Billy Murphy saying the beard is gone. Everyone says it's going to happen. Trust me, says DJ Crown J. Modern Sonic in the house. What's up? Chicken Gang. Don't know what that means, but all right. Billy Murphy says the stream felt like a family reunion. I'm glad it felt that way, guys. That was our first major podcast like that, and it's funny because we're going to have another one coming on Saturday with Cowboys legends, Space Cowboys 17, the Dallas Cowboy Football News, the whole crew of them, guys. It's going to be so much fun. DJ Crown J, I can't forget him. Subscribe to DJ Crown J, guys. Make sure you sub up to him ASAP. That content's going to be flowing out of there soon. Staley is old, Cowboys 42, but the good thing is we don't need him to play every game. We just need him to fill in for Tyron Smith when he has his 5 or 6 games missed for back issues. I say go that route with him if you're going to keep him. Sean Lee, you get a linebacker in the 2nd or 3rd round, a diligent one, or the 1st round, like you guys said about Rashad Evans. I would be happy with him. You go with that. You go with the offensive guard, maybe a Will Hernandez. You go with a defensive lineman. I think those are the 3 spots you look at, and safety. Those are the 4 first rounds should be something like that. And then you have 3 picks in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Well, you take another one in the 4th. You take Fumajelli with the 9 fingers, tight end. Give him a shot. Now you got your tight end spot now done. So you go receiver in the 4th if you want to go there. If there's somebody that's worth the value, it's very deep at receiver, guys, and linebacker too. Maybe you go on the linebacker later on. Sky Moore, I think is his name. From South Carolina, another guy you can look at later on in the draft. And then I don't know how far Mike Hughes is going to fall from UCF, baby. But, if he's a 1st rounder, I'll be surprised. But, damn, congrats. If he's not, maybe we look at him. He's someone that's supposed to be really, really good. There's DJ Crown J's link, guys. Make sure you subscribe right now to him. Our punter is awesome, and we'll see about Bailey. We're not drafting anybody. We're going to bring in some new guys into the mix, guys. What's this? This is a football stream there, Sonic. Sony Michelle, which is from Georgia, right, Rave? We'll see. I don't know about that right now. Maybe in the 7th round if he's around, right? Our punter is solid for sure. Santa Claus, hey, what's up? Modern Sonic says no. California says really we need to look to replace Smith. Well, if we replace him, it's not going to happen this year. It's going to be a gradual thing. They're going to still try to get as much as they can out of Tyron Smith. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I think we should go and get a veteran left tackle, get a rookie tight end somewhere in the 4th, 5th round, get a rookie receiver to add some depth in there and play in training camp in the 4th or 5th or 6th round with the receiver, and get John Brown in free agency. That's the offensive side. You understand? That's it. The offensive side. We re-signed, Jonathan Cooper, and use that offensive rookie, the Will Hernandez guy, ready to roll in case something happens to Cooper. Some kind of swing lineman if need be. But we have Staley in there. We have a Will Hernandez in there. Those two guys can man that left side if those other two guys go down. So that's how I see our offense. The defense, Tyrone Crawford will be around because it's not worth cutting him. Not this year. So you got Crawford, you got Malik Collins, you got David Irving, which will re-sign for 1 year, 2nd round tender, which is about $3 million a year, or $3 million for 1 year, and then we'll have probably franchise tag DeMarcus Lawrence for about $15 to $17 million. But that's our front line. And if you add in a Deron Payne or a Vita Vea, or you go back to linebacker and you add in a Roquan Smith if we were to trade up, or a Rashard Evans at linebacker. Rashard Evans, he played for the Supersonics. If you guys go back to the old school basketball. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. But anyways, so you have now another linebacker to go along with Jalen Smith. Sean Leafy goes down. And Hitchens, you re-sign his ass. And then we got young corners, guys. We got Awuzie, Jordan Lewis. Skandrick is going to be bye-bye. And then you got, you got Barry. I think that Jones can play up. Byron Jones can play corner. I think Woods can play corner as well. And I think you find another guy in that mix. Maybe somebody in the draft. Holt, maybe later in the draft. Because he has drug issues, he might fall there. Maybe you take a chance on him. Either way, you also might have Randall Gregory back on the defensive line. So keep that in mind, maybe. You got Taco on there, too, rotating in. You got Tapper. Just throwing out some names, guys. And then you go to the safeties. You got Byron Jones and Heath. But you might be able to go with Frazier. You got some time with him. And you also have Xavier Woods. And, but you might want to go safety, a rookie in the draft as well. So there's a lot of things going on. I think we have enough. We have 10 picks, and we have enough picks to fill in these spots and shore up the defensive holes, shore up the offensive depth that we need, and future guys to take over for Witten. Push Rico Gathers to take over for that. See what we can get there at receiver. Maybe that John Brown as a free agent. I just named like two free agents. That's it. 2 free agents I've named so far, and a lot of re-signees in the Cowboys of restricted free agents. Franchise tag, a 2nd round tender, that kind of stuff. If we do those things, guys, I think we're in good shape, even with the poor coaching, which makes Garrett look good. But it's the players making Garrett look good. So, last one, guys. That I'm going to finish this up here. We'll see if Manuel Dan can get automatic back again, huh? I agree. So Kevin Billis says defense wins championship. Boom. Agreed. Billy Murphy says Bailey will be fine. I agree. I do think he'll be okay. He was rushed back for whatever reason, coaching probably, and wasn't ready. Something conditioning coaches responsible. And again, they've had problems with conditioning the whole time, guys. So yes, Billy Murphy. Check out what we talked about with conditioning coaches on that roundtable discussion. It was really good. Hector the Hero, what's up, man? You heard about Tyler? Hilinski, don't know who that is. Suicide. I'm not really sure that is, but that's breaking news against whoever Tyler Hilinski is. I don't know if he's a sports guy, football. I don't know who that is, so I'm sorry, Hector, but that sucks. Ruben, peace out, guys. We're going to take off now, guys. Don't want any negativity. Make sure you guys stay healthy out there. Stay safe, all right? And we want you joining us back here tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So, again, guys, I'm just trying to think. The next 2 nights will probably be a solo once again. But on Friday, as you can see right here, January 19th, 9 p.m., guys, we're doing a huge My Cowboys family, the special subscriber episode. This is us to you. This is a thank you to you guys. And all you have to do is be a subscriber. So when this thing opens up and you guys get in there, you guys hit likes, it increases your chances to get the win the giveaway. So it's no donations needed. It's free. So, just all you have to do is sign up, to my Cowboys family, as if you already are, you're automatically entered. And we're going to do a live, it's going to be chosen live on the internet here. We're going to do a stream for that a week later when we do the final choice, and we're going to stream it live so you guys can see it happening as it occurs. I'm excited. Fiance kind of set this up, guys. It's going to get a football. If you want us to sign it, it's for fun. We'll do it if you want. All 5 of us will sign the football for you. But there's a little Cowboy mini football with 2 of our bracelets, guys, my Cowboys family. Again, if you donate over $10 or more, you get these sent to your house. We already have the 2 waves sent out. We have one more wave on the way of bracelets from all you guys who have donated and helped us out with the financial part of this channel. So thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you guys, especially on that side of things. So you get 2 of these on the giveaway. You get the football on the giveaway, and we have 2 decals for you can use it on your car windshield. You can use it in your window in your house, whatever you want. You can post, it's a decal. 2 of them, nothing major, just for fun, guys. But we're sending it out as soon as whoever's the winner is next Friday. So 9 plus 7. There's your answer. So on the I'm sorry. On the 26th, we'll be auctioning off or whatever, doing the giveaway, guys, and we'll see who wins that. Let's see, last couple guys here talking. We'll see. I agree with you, Cowboys 42. That increases a lot. Wow, Hector. So he was a Washington State quarterback. Wow, and he killed himself. Wow, that sucks. That's so sad, guys. That's really bad. Carolina man says we have MVP quarterback. Cam. Well, he's not the MVP this year, but he's got the caliber. So this is nice. This is gonna be a nice battle for quarterback. I agree. You have a Super Bowl losing quarterback that possibly doesn't get his way. Rave hit it. Shallow House is Jimmy Garoppolo. Definitely a top 10, I'd say, or close to top 10 quarterback. He's a 250-pound baby, referring to Cam Newton. And the Cowboys haven't made it for a long time, Carolina, man. But us Cowboy fans, we don't give up. Not us, not here in this My Cowboys family. And we respect you and your fandom. Just stay true to your team. Don't ever switch sides, guys, because we hate the Cowboy bandwagon fans. But we hate the other fans as much. The ones that bandwagon to the teams that are doing well and making the playoffs or getting close to tasting that Super Bowl. So, stick true and stay true to your team. Much respect here at this channel. You can subscribe and you're part of the family, guys. So, yes, Billy Murphy. Have a great night, man. Special, guys, I'm going to post out Billy Murphy's on Twitter. His post, I think it was classic. One of the best posts I've ever seen. So much extra special love to Billy Murphy for his comment in one of our streams the other day about the big live stream donation one that was crazy. So much love, man. Could not say more about you and your what you wrote for us. So thank you. Ray 45, remind me of that Carolina 1-0. Yeah, to the Carolina and back and forth thing, guys. Much love. Thank you all for joining us here. Don't forget, hit that like button for this stream. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's turned on. Not sometimes, but on. So you get all our live streams when we go live, guys. Definitely, again, if you haven't yet and you've done over $10, make sure you send it to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. Send us an address or location you want us to send this to, and we'll get it out to you ASAP. And let us know when you get it, if and let us know you got it, so we know that we don't have to resend it out as an issue. All you guys have gotten it so far with no problem. And much love. Thanks above. Space Cowboy 17, sub up to him. Slim Shady, thank you so much. He's trying to distance himself a little bit from DJ Crown J. And DJ Crown J, 3rd place right now. We usually list the top 5. We only have 3. But that's all good, guys. It's all good. Thank you all for helping us out here on this channel in all the different ways you do. One last reminder, the 1,000 subscribers live stream giveaway, guys, January 19th. That's this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you join us for that. You can ask questions. It's going to be more of a fun stream, not really as much Cowboy stuff. We'll probably do a small Cowboy one afterwards to update any kind of Cowboy news, NFL news, and do something like this. But check that one out. It's going to be fun, and you're just going to be able to ask away about us here on My Cowboys Family, a little more personal stream. On the 20th, we're doing State of the Cowboys with Space Cowboy. He's leading it on with Cowboys Legend 27 and a bunch of other guys on there. Dallas Cowboy Football News, DJ Crown J, he's going to be joining us on that stream. It's going to be fantastic, guys. I cannot wait for that one. And of course, Sunday, we're going to have the whole day. It's going to be an 8-hour stream, crazy stream. It's going to be just football crazy. So don't forget to join us on that day as well, guys. It's a busy weekend, and we're ready. And of course, if you haven't checked it out yet, guys, go to Voch Lombardi's page, Voch Lombardi or Law Nation. Go to the either page or both. Subscribe first and foremost, and then watch the video from tonight's mega podcast with really the top Cowboy YouTubers, and we got to be part of it. So we were honored. Much love and much thanks to, especially to Vach and Law Nation for inviting us into it. But there was other great guys there, as you know, Mark Holmes, Foot's the King from Cowboys Nation TV, Joe from Cowboys Blog. It's an awesome discussion, and I want to do it for 2 hours next time. Maybe I'm gonna throw it out there for them. We'll get like a more chance to like talk and kind of delve into more subjects. I think we did a great stream considering all the technical issues that were going on our side, but also on Law Nation. We all had technical issues in this one. The next one will be much better. I'm confident. I cannot wait for that to come, guys. Once again, thank you all. Much love. Stay safe, guys, and never forget. Go Cowboys! Woo! Peace, guys. Stay safe. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Go Cowboys.